Great gifts, and they are a user-friendly way to display your favorite pictures without needing frames. And we are talking coasters today. This Kansas City mama blogger, Andrea Krasnow, here to show us how to make fun and rustic coasters.
Yes.
And I think what makes it rustic, if you take a look already, are we dealing with
wood.
trees and wood?
With trees, with wood. You don't actually have to go cut it down. You can buy them like this. But if you really wanted to get DIY, get out there with a chainsaw.
Get my chainsaw and get to town. Any excuse to get this steel chainsaw out of the shed. So, all right. Well, so we just go. I'm sure you can go get these at any little craft store.
You can get them at a craft store. You can get them on Amazon in bulk. So yeah.
Okay. Well, let's start with photos. Obviously, you have a lot of them here printed out. Looks like a trip to DC. And is that your son there?
That's my son. If you remember him from earlier in the spring.
I was going to ask where he was today because if you don't remember, when he was on last time, he was kind of hamming and egging it up a little bit with his own jokes.
Just a tad, and he's been really working on them for the next time he's here.
Well, we can't wait till this summer next time he's on. I can't wait to see what the routine he's got down for us now.
Yes.
So, all right, what type of photo paper do we need to use for that?
You're just going to print them out. So
okay.
Wherever you have, you can put them online, get them done the same day, but it just needs to be, just a normal glossy photo paper.
Okay.
You can do it yourself. You can print out your own pictures, but it's so much cheaper just to have them done at your local.
Then you're not running through all your ink and everything.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, that stuff's so expensive.
Okay. And then what type of glue do I need to put or use for the pictures?
Okay, so you're going to use a standard photo paper adhesive. So what you'll do is you'll take your picture, you'll find, does it fit? So you're going to lay it along your photo. You'll trace it with a marker, cut it out, and then you have your picture.
Perfect.
So you know it's going to fit. So what you'll do is you will draw this adhesive just across your photo paper on the back.
Okay. So does it have to be like complete coverage?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Just a couple strips. You just press down. You can see the little dots. And again, this is just.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, and it's just your
I kind of enjoy doing that, so I'm going to do a few more than I probably
Go right ahead.
should.
Keep going. And then the more you use, the more it'll adhere.
It's strangely calming. So, okay.
All right, and so then you'll flip it over and you will place it on your coaster.
I am placing the picture of the Washington Monument on my coaster.
There you go.
There we go.
And you're good to go, and that'll be it, and then it'll stick like that. So now what you're going to want to do is put this Mod Podge over. And you're just going to use a paintbrush, dip that in there, and then just go to town.
Okay. And rarely a arts and crafts project gets by me on this show without using Mod Podge. So I'm actually very excited about Mod Podge today. Does this one have the sprinkles in it?
No, this one does not. That'll come later this summer.
Perfect.
So what you do is you just, as light or as heavy as you want. I make sure to get all around the edges to make sure that it actually adheres.
Oh, yeah.
Get it all over the front so when your glass does drip any, type of condensation, it won't mess up the picture.
No.
And then if you want, this was just a personal preference of mine, I went around the actual wood itself and did the Mod Podge.
Oh, along the
so
side
that it doesn't chip.
Oh, that's a good idea, yeah.
So, and if you really wanted to, you could do the back as well, but I didn't feel a need to do that.
And of course it goes on white like there, but it'll dry clear, right?
As you can see by these, you can still kind of see the brush strokes, but I don't really think that you have to really look for
it still looks great there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got mine, so then again here you can see how it stays on there. It goes on there a little bit of a white color, but then it'll dry clear.
It'll dry clear, and it'll probably dry within a couple hours.
Oh, okay.
I would get a full 24 before you actually use it.
Okay, and you have another, real quickly, we have another couple design ideas over here that you've used, just mason jar lids, it looks like.
Yes, so it's mason jar lids. Yes, it will stick. So what we did here is, again, you find your favorite photo. You're going to cut it to the outside, but obviously the inside is going to be smaller. So you'll just keep trimming until you get the picture that you want.
Okay.
Then you're going to use I used the Easy Cast. It's just a resin epoxy. It comes with directions. There's 2 bottles inside. You mix it, you stir it, and then you pour about halfway up each mason jar lid.
Okay.
One box did 8 of these lids.
Oh, great.
And then what you're going to want to use is flame.
Ooh.
And you're going to try and get out all of your air bubbles along. So you don't actually put the flame down in the epoxy, but you'll
just the heat enough to get it out there.
So just kind of skim it across the top, and then it will take out all your air bubbles.
Well, I really like that idea, and that kind of keeps out that condensation from those smaller, narrower cups in the mason jar and doesn't like spill over on your furniture.
And I think this is a great one for outdoors.
Yeah.
Because of the metal. Not that you couldn't use the wood outdoors either.
But it's a fun little, just something more like for the deck or something. Sure.
So,
all right. Well, Andrea, thank you very much for the great ideas. We are not going to be leaving any rings on our furniture anymore. Thanks
not
to
anymore?
You. All right. Well, thank you very much. So it's over, done, finished.